Construction News Tracker is presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. The first major cashback initiative from the Trump administration has come in a funding announcement from the U.S. DOT. $768.2 million being allocated in emergency funds to repair roads and bridges nationwide, one of the largest grants in U.S. history. Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao emphasized that the emergency relief program is not part of the Tiger Grant program or any infrastructure effort, but a means of reimbursing states for storm and natural disaster-related damage. Don't let the 6.8% drop in March housing starts obscure U.S. housing construction's unusually strong January and February. Total housing starts estimates from the U.S. Department of Commerce across the first quarter of the year are more than 9% above the first 3 months of 2016. The number may show more spring volatility, but housing's big first quarter lifted Wells Fargo Economics forecast for 2017 to 1.26 million units. Dodge Momentum Index is reporting that March saw an increase of 0.9% from the same month in 2016 and presently scaled at 144.4, also gaining from its February rank of 143.2, a good sign for construction. The institutional portion is now 23% higher than 3 months ago, and the overall momentum index, including institutional and commercial as well, is above 2016. The positive sign shows the Dodge Index gaining ground over 6 consecutive months. A unique rooftop solar panel system developed by Tesla Corporation is hitting the commercial market for the first time. The photovoltaic system is being fabricated by Panasonic at the Buffalo, New York Tesla Gigafactory. Tesla CEO Elon Musk unveiled the solar tiles.
That tile is more of a modern look. And here you can really see, as the angle changes, that you can see the solar cells. Here we put a film with microlouvers on it so that as the angle changes, it goes from transparent to opaque. So from the vantage point of the street or anywhere near the house, it looks completely opaque, but from the sun, to the sun, it's transparent. As a demonstration video, show you what happens if you drop a big weight on a conventional roof tile and one of our glass tiles. So the solar roof weren't just, we wanted to look better, last longer, provide better insulation, and cost less, all things considered, than a conventional roof.
The 325-watt modules carry a 21.76% efficiency rating and will be installed by Solar City. 2 key states have adopted significant highway funding budgets for the next year. Texas seeks to spend $9 billion by revising its planning process, which will include $1.32 billion in the Houston area alone on a major overhaul of Interstate 45, along with 9 other projects. Meanwhile, Ohio has approved a $7.8 billion highway fund that is void of all local government earmarks. Despite opposition, lawmakers agreed to remove $48 million in local pet projects. The new budget does include $33 million for Ohio's 61 public transit systems, a $10 million increase from last year. And Ohio motorists will pay more in vehicle registration and other vehicle fees as a result. The tallest building west of Chicago has just been topped off, located in downtown San Francisco. The 61-story, 1,070-foot Salesforce Tower contains 1.4 million square feet with direct access to the new Transbay Transit Center. The tower, which cost $1.1 billion to construct, has 13-foot high ceilings and 10-foot glass window panels containing sunshades to control temperature and lighting. Thus far, 70% of the Salesforce Tower has been leased. It's all over for Bertha in Seattle. The massive tunnel boring machine reached its apex point, grinding into the daylight recently. Bertha is the world's largest tunnel drill and began cutting its path in July of 2013 following delivery from Hitachi of Japan. The machine struck underground debris in late 2014, causing its boring head gears to be replaced amid a lengthy breakdown. Now facing demolition, much of Bertha is unusable and will be scrapped via recycling, with some 20-ton pieces melted down and reused in other forms. Which branch of the U.S. military does not have its own museum? That would be the Army. However, that's rapidly changing. The Army Historical Foundation beginning construction this month of a 186,000 square foot complex at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, just a short drive south of the nation's capital. Lieutenant General Roger Schultz told those attending the recent groundbreaking that upwards of 750,000 expected to visit the $200 million complex when completed in 2019.
Why are we constructing a 185,000 square foot building with a display of more than 15,000 pieces of art, 30,000 artifacts and documents and images, that over 750,000 visitors will come to this museum a year? Well, this museum will be complete in a few years, and the purpose is to provide insights into the United States Army and our nation's history.
It's the only such complex dedicated to tell the complete Army story and will join similar museums already operating at other military branches. Finally, a lot of people have gone further than they thought they could because someone else thought they could. This is Construction News Tracker, looking over the industry that makes the world a better place, presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4Construction Pros. Follow us on social media at Twitter using hashtag Construction News, YouTube at 4Construction Pros, and on Facebook at /4Construction Pros, as the streaming web never ends.